Yeah, it's recording. You're recording. I can see you're recording.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to this episode of WealthAbility Live. And today we have our guest, Elaine V Laurence. So she is the founder of High Ticket Lounge. And then today we're going to talk about how to find your high ticket product idea. So yeah, Elaine, thank you so much for being here with us.
Thank you so much, Hannah, for inviting me. I'm sorry about the previous episode. I tried to use my phone and I just kept pressing, and nothing happened. So I've never done an interview on my phone. I usually do it on Zoom or on my laptop. So please forgive me.
That's absolutely okay. So because technology now is just sometimes it's ridiculous.
Yes.
Okay, great. So and of course in our trailer episode, we have talked about your pop-up training about ideas of earning 5K in 7 days. So I actually watched your training and that was really opened my mind. Of course, we'll talk about these ideas in a bit, but perhaps would you just introduce yourself to the audience and also like why you do what you do now.
Okay, so my name is Elaine Laurence and I am a high ticket strategist. What I do is I help high performers generate high tickets, generate a high income for their services. Because what I find is a lot of them are so talented, they're very good at what they do, they're very transformational, and they're charging peanuts. There's a woman that I met recently, and she does amazing things for women's health. You go and see her, she does a full spectrum of tests, and she tells you exactly what to do. And within 3 months, you are transformed, you radiate, you're lovely. And the people, her clients that go and see her, they are absolutely amazed. And you know what? She charges $150 per hour. She can't even afford to support herself. And she's amazing. And what I did is I went and I helped her to change her mindset, because it's usually the mindset that holds people back. Change her mindset, and then gave her some strategies so that she could target a specific area of her clients and give them the perfect solution that they wanted. And now she's charging 5K and sometimes 7K for her services. And that is repeated across the board. Women are not charging their worth online and offline. So what I do is I help them with their mindset, and I help them with the high ticket strategy, and I give them a marketing idea so that they can instantly transform from charging their services by the hour to charging high ticket. That's what I do. I love what I do. I love transforming people's lives. And yeah, that's me.
Wow, that's so empowering, like from $150 an hour and to that like 5K.
Yeah.
That's really, really amazing. And it's very true. Like a lot of people, I think perhaps especially women, it's like we are so good at what we do. We are the experts, and we are, again, like as women, we tend to be really, really nurturing. And that's actually good quality as entrepreneur, like nurturing our clients, really cared about the clients. But it just this mindset, little things that prevent them from living the lifestyle they really deserve. That's so powerful.
I suppose this entrepreneurial thing is new for a lot of people, and also being online and having a whole world of you as your marketplace is very new for some people. And then people, especially women, they compare themselves to their close colleagues or their cousins or their mum, and sometimes the mindset is not even that they can't charge high. Sometimes the mindset is, oh my God, what will my mother-in-law think if I'm earning more in a year than she does in a month? Sometimes the mindset issue, the challenge comes from somewhere else. And what women need is support and some ideas as to what they could do, how they could earn their worth.
Yeah, that's absolutely true. And it's like the lacking or this sort of mindset sometimes can be from upbringing or like family member. I remember, like, you know, especially grow up in Asian family, They say good daughters never say no to their parents.
Yes.
Yeah, all these little things. So that's so powerful. Of course, I've heard a lot of things about money mindset, how your upbringing shape your money mindset. So in your view, like what's the core, what's the reason why people have this like I can't charge high? What's the reason why?
I think it stems from their background and their childhood. For me, like I've been an entrepreneur, oh my God, maybe for over 20 years. And it wasn't until the last 18 months that I realized that I was ashamed of earning loads of money. Oh my God, how can you be ashamed? And because I did the mindset, because I worked with a mindset coach, it came up. I was actually ashamed of earning a lot of money, and I hid it. I hid when I spent it. I hid when I earned it, because I didn't want to show other people that it was possible and them to think I was too good. And then when I realized what was going through my mind continuously, subconsciously, I got rid of it. And now I am not ashamed. I will shout out to the world. And when I earn money, I will tell everybody. And when I buy a flash car or a nice house, I will tell everybody. And I'm not ashamed. And that's the difference between knowing what's going through your mind on a continuous unconscious basis and being in charge of it, getting rid of blocks, knowing who you are.
Yeah, absolutely. And also you actually touch really important points, that knowing who you are, be true to who you are. That's actually very, very challenging.
Yeah.
But it's very important when it comes to mindset. I definitely, as an entrepreneur, I have been through this journey. Certainly, like at the beginning, just say I need to be as good as that person.
Yes.
But actually, it's not me. And the moment I realized knowing who I really am, I started to ask for the price that I really deserve. So knowing who you are. So
when I was 6 years old, I started a savings club in the school playground, because I find it, I'm an entrepreneur and I love helping people, and I love helping people making loads of money. When I was 6 years old, and I've had that ever since that time. So whoever we are, we identify it right from the beginning, but sometimes it's dampened because we take on other people's negative ideas and thoughts.
Yeah, definitely. Like our upbringing is like who we are. It's really who when we are young, and that's a time. I suppose it's a good thing to go back to the childhood before all this negativity happened, and to really reconnect with who you really are.
I so agree with that. I so agree with that.
That's so wonderful. So yes, like in your pop-up training, which was I believe it, I would say it's amazing, open my mind.
And that's the idea. There are so many. Even if you specialize in one area, there are so many different ways that you could generate a lot of income. I'm not saying create an ebook and sell it for $97. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying take on one of the ideas and generate 5K in 7 days, and it's absolutely amazing.
Yeah, definitely. Especially when you talk about the detour offer. It's really opened my mind, because I think also there's a blockage for us as well. Like as an accountant, I cannot be something else. As a coach, I cannot be something else. It's actually a blockage, but we are human. I think sometimes we are so fascinating, like we are so multi-skilled, multi-passionate. That's actually is not a bad thing. That's a gift.
I've noticed that you've taken that on board already, because you're actually doing the running, and this is exactly what I've needed. I've wanted to jog in a race for ages, but I didn't want to do it alone, or I didn't have to train. And when I saw you did it, and then you said you were looking for people to join you, I thought that was fascinating. And you don't know where that will take you. It might take you somewhere in 3 to 4 months whereby you're charging a high ticket, because you're coming out of your usual box. There's so many other opportunities. You're very sporty. Oh, there's so many ideas that you could utilize to generate additional income. So yeah.
Yeah, I think that I definitely inspired by your idea about the 7 days, like 5K in 7 days.
Yeah.
That definitely is one of the inspiration.
Good.
And also I told my mentor, now I want to share what I really want to share. So one of the things is my running stuff, because my British 10K photo like suddenly hits more than 100 likes.
Yes.
Definitely that's a lot out there. So definitely I have been so inspired by that training.
And you don't know where it's going to take you. All you have to do is be yourself and let whatever ideas come out and see where it takes you. I predict that you will be generating income from your sporting activity because you are so natural at it and you love it and you're passionate about it. So watch this space, people.
Watch this space. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So you earlier on you mentioned like you don't know what it will take you, but it feels right. I think there's something called intuition. Do you believe that intuition is actually a very powerful thing?
Yeah.
And when we like get over all these blockages, when we listen to our intuition, despite what other people think, then that's the best way to go.
Yeah, I run a one-to-one coaching program where I show people how to go from wherever it is they are now, especially if they're high performers, to generating a high-ticket business, and I give them the model. But part of that is journaling, and part of the journaling, the reason for the journaling is you connect with your soul, you connect with the universe, you connect with the God, whatever you want to call it, and when you connect, the real you comes out on the page, and you get to see the things that are hidden, the things that you don't spend time thinking about. It all comes out on the page. And so with my clients, they have to spend time. The first thing in the morning, they have to spend at least 30 minutes journaling. And there's all sorts of different exercises that they do in their journal that will open their eyes, their minds, their thoughts, their true values, their true dreams. They come up with brilliant dreams that terrifies them, but in their soul, that's what they want, and that's what journaling is about, and that is connecting with your intuition.
Yeah, that's definitely powerful. Connecting with the intuition. I think intuition is really, really powerful, and sometimes it's no right or wrong thing to do certain things. It's just the other people's concept, and sometimes it can create a blockage.
When you connect with your intuition, nothing is wrong.
Yeah.
It's all right. It's when you think about it logically that you turn it around and put negativity on it. It's when you connect with your intuition, nothing is wrong. Everything is right. Everything is perfect. You just have to listen and run with it.
Yeah, absolutely true. Yeah, of course, for some people, they are very natural with listening to intuition. But also, I've heard some people say, I don't believe in these things, or are these true? Or maybe they listen to something inside them, but it end up being wrong. What's your view on that? Is there some?
I think everyone is intuitive naturally, but if they're not willing to allow it to overflow, if they're not willing to connect, if they're not willing to listen to it, then of course they're not going to hear it. Sometimes they hear messages and they dismiss it because they don't realize it is their intuition, it is their inner soul talking to them, and they dismiss it. And if you keep dismissing and dismissing and dismissing, then you're not going to hear it. You're not going to hear your soul talking to you.
Yeah, that's definitely true. And I suppose when listening to intuition, it's important that we let go of the outcome.
Yes. That's when you explode. That's when you'll explode and achieve mega things. Don't think about the outcome. Just
I think that really answered to the people who said, I once listened to intuition, but then things go wrong. I think anything supposed to happen will happen.
Yes.
And perhaps that's part of the journey. But it's really believe that good things will come out the other side.
Your intuition, your soul is connected to the universe. It's connected to you, a little bit of you, a little bit of everyone is connected to the universe. And your soul It's all knowing. It knows the right answer. It knows the right answer. Even if it looks or sounds wrong, if you take one step at a time, you will achieve what your soul suggests you achieve, because your soul knows. It's all knowing.
Yeah, that's so powerful.
Yeah.
And it actually reminds me of, because over the weekend I was in the meditation and Qigong retreat. It's all talking about energy, talking about like have the reading. And there was one card actually just came to my mind. It's about worthy. That you are putting on this planet, you're supposed to do something worthy. You are here for the purpose. So never think that you're unworthy of anything. You are worthy because you're here.
But most people take that on board. Most people, even me, when I was younger, I think my thoughts began about me being unworthy when I became sick. And my sickness was visible. And if you go to school and you look different from everybody else, everyone's going to, because they're kids, they're going to point you out and they're going to tease you. And that's when I realized that I was unworthy. I decided to myself, I was unworthy. I wasn't the same as anyone else. And I changed from being this loud, boisterous, happy person to someone quiet and who was timid, because I allowed my environment to, I allowed myself to say to myself that I wasn't worthy. And we were all worthy, all of us.
Wow, that's definitely true. And when you think, because I know you help people, you help with the mindset. So part of things be able to charge a high ticket.
Yes.
That's really is to believe that you're worthy.
Yeah.
But what can people do to really come from saying I'm unworthy, but break this pattern or change this? What are the things like?
I'll give you one tip. One tip that will work, that could work within 2 weeks. Let's say, let's do high ticket. So let's say you don't feel you're worthy of charging high ticket. You don't believe that people would buy your stuff. And that's because over time, you keep reminding yourself that no one's going to buy my stuff. It's not going to be of any value. I'm not worthy, blah, blah, blah. These are messages that you constantly keep putting inside in your head. You constantly keep saying to yourself. Now, if you're going to constantly say stuff to yourself, why don't you create something positive? Why don't you say something like, I am so worthy of charging high ticket. I sell my high ticket products easily and effortlessly. My high tickets are in alignment and in flow. I could charge 5K, 7K or 10K for my programs and products because they have so much value. My clients love my programs. Now, if you keep writing that every single day, 2 or 3 times a day, guess what? First of all, you will start writing it and you think, oh, I don't want to do this. But if you keep doing it, your mind begins to believe it. And then when your mind begins to believe it, it starts to put things into action so that it happens, so that it actually happens. When you believe something with passion, it happens. You put yourself in the place or the direction so that whatever you believe comes to life. Does that make sense?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I suppose that's like affirmation.
Yes.
It can be there are positive affirmation and negative affirmation. So if you keep putting on like negative ones, like I'm unworthy, or things, if we relate to health, say I'm out of shape, I can never be on good shape, then you'll never be.
That's correct.
But if you keep affirming yourself that you are worthy, people will buy your stuff. There are plenty of people who need your help. Or I have a positive self-image, then that really put into the subconscious.
Yes, if you keep this, very soon you wake up believing it, and then it's part of who you are, and it's just a dedicated daily routine. I am worthy. I easily sell my 5K high tickets with ease and flow. My high ticket programs are full of value, will transform people's lives. Easy.
Wow. And also say it in a very, very empowering way. It's really feel the energy. Say it, write it down, say it, and really feel it.
You said it. It's all about your energy, about your passion. If you're just writing it down rote, it won't work. But when you're writing, if you're writing it from a place of passion and belief and energy, it will soak in quickly because you've put a lot of energy behind it.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
You know what? I because in my group, which is inspired by you, in my running group, we are currently doing a 7-day workout challenge. But perhaps after that, we can do affirmation challenge. You never know. But everyone hold each other accountable.
Yes.
On these things. I think yes, by changing people's they sort of believe, and more people believing that they are worthy and discovered who they really are and how they can offer value to the world become valuable because the world need your gift.
You know, if we wake up and we don't take charge of the thoughts in our mind, I don't know why, but we just absorb negativity from everywhere, from the TV, from the air, from the newspaper, from your partner, from your work colleagues. So you have to take control and fill it with positivity, fill it with alignment, fill it with the things that are important to you, with your values and your goals.
Yeah, that's very important. Yeah, definitely positive affirmations. Yeah, so I think we definitely got some great information here.
Good.
But of course, I know you have a lot to offer, and you actually change people's lives. So just, perhaps you can talk to people about like how you work and how you work with your clients.
Up until so I'm restructuring everything that I do. Up until maybe last month, all I did was high ticket. I love transforming people's lives, so I did high ticket, and I work with them one-to-one. We get on the phone on a regular basis. But I realized that there are a lot of other people who maybe aren't at that level, but could find value in some of the information that I produce. So what I'm doing, I still have my high ticket group of clients, which is absolutely amazing. But now I'm creating smaller, lower value products and information so that people could start on this ladder to high ticket. To creating their high ticket programs, to changing the way they think and not being stuck at charging their value by the hour or selling $97 products. And the thing about it is, if you are someone that's already selling a program or a product and it's transforming your clients' lives, then you are the ideal client for creating your high ticket program.
Wow.
That you can't see how or where or why.
Yeah, definitely. That's definitely exciting, especially for business owners. If you have sold something, and if you have a client base or email list, then chances are you are already resourceful.
Yes.
So all you need to do is to find out that.
Yes.
Okay, so of course we've been live for about 20 minutes, and if
you and I talk too much.
Yeah, well, I like today's live because we are just going with the flow, and I can feel the energy even from me. It's really flowing. I really enjoyed it. But of course, I know a lot of people, they want to know more about more about your services, and even want to ask you more questions or want to ask more about your product or service, how they can work with you. So what would be the best way they can connect with you?
To connect with me, I suppose you can connect with me on my Facebook. Just send me a message, or if you want a sample of my program, this 5K in 7 days. I just got one more training to do, and then those free trainings will be available. But also available, I'll have 10 different ideas, and I'm still in the process of creating that. But you could still sign up for it. Sign up on an opt-in, and as soon as it's ready, I'll send you a copy of that. And that's for free. I don't charge for that.
Yeah, absolutely. So if you are interested in that pop-up training, that 5K in 7 days, so please make sure you do reach out to Elaine.
Yeah, or you could if you want the 10 ideas, just go to my website, www.ElaineVLaurence.com. And you'll see there'll be an opt-in page for you to sign up. And as soon as it's ready, I'll zoom it out to you and you'll have 10 different ideas that you could utilize in whatever business you're operating in now.
Wow, that's exciting. So perhaps we can put a link in the comment box. So to be free to reach out, and then that will be easier for you. Okay, so yeah, is there any final thoughts, Elaine, that you want to tell our audience?
I don't think we as women or human beings are living to our full potential. And it's not because of our environment. It's not because of where we live. It's not because of how we grew up. It's because of our mind. If you only just focus on your mindset, you can achieve anything you want to in this world. So if you want help with focusing on your mindset and creating more, then let me know. Once we finish, I'll put the link to my opt-in at the bottom. I think that we should get on another live stream whenever you want, a month, 2 months, whenever, because I haven't told you about the 5 ideas, but this days is long enough. So let's do that another time.
Yeah, absolutely. Because we are so resourceful. So there will be plenty of content to be out there.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So if you enjoy this one, make sure you do reach out to Elaine, or if you do have any questions about the show, about anything, reach out to me as well. So I will be able to redirect you to the right direction. Okay, thank you very much, Elaine, and thank you.
Before you go, I have to say that I don't know how long we've been together for a while. Not together. I've known you for a while, and all I could say is I'm very impressed with your growth. You're doing so many things, and you're in so many different areas, and I'd like to congratulate you on that.
Oh, thank you very much. That's really sweet.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, so by all means, thank you very much, and I hope to see you very soon.
Thank you. Bye-bye.